So this is my fragrance tray for the month of March. I believe we're already in the second week. So these are fragrances that I will not only be wearing, but a few that I've already started wearing, to be honest. I'm always late with this. I've been sort of trying to arrange everything. Hopefully you can see this. Hopefully the light is good. Let me just open the curtain here. So this should be pretty quick. There are about, what do we have? One, two, three, four, five travel size fragrances over here. And then four larger bottles of fragrances. I'm not going to go too much into the notes of all of these. I'm just going to quickly go over each one. I have selected these fragrances with the oncoming spring in mind. Some of the fragrances here are not necessarily full on spring, but the majority of them are spring fragrances in my opinion. So I'm going to start with the travel sizes here, and the first one is my second purchase of Phlur's Mood Ring. This is a fragrance that I absolutely love. I think I bought it about a year ago. It is so fruity and juicy and pulpy. It has a pitaya pulp and gummy bear note in the top. I just love this fragrance so friggin' much. I already have worn it out and I really enjoy it. You can actually see where the dent is right now. So yeah, I love this. It's very vibrant and juicy and loud and projecting and sweet and nostalgic. Second fragrance is Brown Girl Jane. This is the fragrance Casino. I literally just posted a video of my impressions of this and one other fragrance that I got from Brown Girl Jane, and ended up returning. But this one is an immediate hit for me. It's very much an espresso kind of coffee bean coffee note kind of fragrance, and it is so addictive. I absolutely love it. So this is, I guess, a kind of example of a fragrance that's not exactly a spring fragrance that I've already started wearing and anticipate I'm going to wear this pretty much down this month. It's just really comforting and cozy and sugary, and I really love it. I think the second one I'm going to get from Brown Girl Jane is definitely going to be Carousel and then Carnival. The next travel size fragrance is from Marc Jacobs. I don't know if I ever talk about how much I love the Perfect line from Marc Jacobs. I loved Perfect Intense. I had a travel size of that one I held on to for way too long, but finished last year. And this one is Perfect Elixir. This is such a beautiful fragrance. I forget the notes of this, but it's a floral, sweet, um, kind of intense fragrance. Very beautiful. One of the very, very few designer fragrances that I love and keep coming back to in Marc Jacobs line. I think Marc Jacobs does really great spring fragrances, in my opinion, and this is definitely one of them. I also love the color of the juice of this. This next fragrance is my first ever purchase from Clean Reserve. I've never purchased a fragrance from Clean Reserve before. This one is one of their latest, Whipped Cherry. And as someone who has not traditionally been into cherry fragrances, this one caught my nose immediately. It is so creamy and light and fluffy and yummy. It almost makes me feel like I've eaten whipped cream with cherries when I smell it. It's so good, and this is where we're at. I'm almost done with this already, so it's probably going to be finished this month. This next one is one that I have not talked about from Julianna's Perfume. It's a travel size. I don't have very many travel sizes. I think this is one of three travel sizes that I purchased from Julianna's Perfume, and this is the Village. This is an inspiration of the fragrance Greenwich Village by Bond Number 8, I think. I didn't really understand this fragrance so much at first. It's definitely got like a citrus note to it, but it's much more complicated than that. And I just feel like I need to give this a chance and just wear it to see what it's like. And I will report back on this when I do. So this next fragrance is probably one that needs no introduction. This is a 1 ounce and my first ever purchase from Guerlain. I believe this is called Mon Guerlain, and this is a very popular fragrance. It makes a lot of favorite fragrance lists, particularly because it is one of the first vanilla lavender fragrances. Came along way before Burberry Goddess, and I have a lot to say about this fragrance that I will in another dedicated video. It is different than what I expected it to be. It's very modern and pretty and floral, and then it evolves in a way that is even more lovely after wearing it on skin for about half an hour. And I really, really like it. I think it's perfect for transitioning into the spring. I cannot say enough about this packaging. It is so lovely and understated and feminine. So I'm excited to have started wearing this already as well. This is another Julianna's Perfume fragrance. This is the Village of Exotic Mangoes. I've had this one pretty much all of the fall season. I think I got it last year actually, and it is a pretty soft wearing mango fragrance. Like I said, I got it in the fall, so I was just like, let me save this for the spring. I didn't reach for this at all during the fall. I was more into my warm, cozy, woody fragrances. So I think this is a good time to pull this out and see what this is like to wear. As you can see, it's pretty, I mean, there's pretty much no dent going on here. So I'm excited to see what this one is going to be like as well. This is Zara's Rose Gourmand Nectar. I just posted a video about my feelings about this fragrance. Absolutely love it. Been wearing it. Um, this has, I don't know, the notes for this we're not quite sure about yet. It's either juicy pear, amber, rose, hazelnut, sandalwood, but it's really beautiful. I've really been enjoying wearing it. Wonderful. I think it is one of the most girly floral fragrances in my collection or that I've ever loved. And I've already started wearing this as well. As you can see, I really, really love this. I'm going to enjoy the crap out of this one. And then finally, out of the maceration incubator is Paris Corner's Marshmallow Blush. This is smelling really good, actually. It doesn't have the sort of spray paint opening that I talked about when I talked about this in my video comparing it to Young Bougie 81 by Kayali, for which it is a dupe, a pretty dead-on dupe, even though it has some nuances about it that are different from the Kayali fragrance. But yeah, this is, I really, really, really enjoy this. It still has the strawberry note in it that comes off a little synthetic to me, but pretty much used to that by now. So this one I have not been wearing. This one I will start wearing probably next week. So that is basically it for my March fragrance tray. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys are pulling out for the spring. Do we have any fragrances in common here that we will be wearing for the spring, or are there any here that you would like to try that you've heard about? Please let me know in the comment section down below. I will see you in my next video soon. Bye.